Wait a minute. Wait. Go.
Hello, boys. We're back. We're not dead, guys. That's crazy.
You didn't deliver it right.
What do you mean? God, what movie is that from? I want to know. I want to know.
Right?
No, I did the Independence Day quote.
You totally said before you were gonna do the Black Panther.
I said I had a better quote.
There is nothing better than Black Panther.
Well, I'm sorry. I liked my Independence Day quote.
Anyways, guys, we're back.
Next time we go on a hiatus, I'll use that one.
I'm starting to remember why we went on the hiatus.
Yep. This is why we went on.
I'm kidding.
But yeah, guys, we're back. After what, almost a 2-month hiatus, in fact.
Yeah, 2.5 months. Like a month and a half hiatus.
Yeah.
We tried, guys. We tried.
Yeah, we in fact did try to record, but then Craig,
it finally just stopped working for good.
Like, he broke.
Yeah. So we're not taking any more risks. We're on a new platform.
Yep.
Skype.
Yeah.
At least Skype. It's something.
Yeah, it's honestly
Yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah, we're back. We're not going to cover all the news we missed on our hiatus because we don't want to set up our podcast.
Correct.
Yeah, I got school tomorrow. I can't do that.
I know you guys want us to talk about Cobra Kai, but we already did that twice.
Yeah, no, we recorded 2 episodes that got lost to Craig, and we talked about Cobra Kai in both.
All you need to know is that it's good. All you need to know is it's good. You should watch it.
Good stuff.
Good stuff,
It's good stuff.
Good edibles. But
yeah. Okay.
It wasn't perfect, but it was great.
Yeah. I'd say perfect. I'm kidding.
Yep. All right. So we're going to just talk about 4 things currently.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think we're going to talk about trailers.
Snyder
Cut trailer. Yep. Last night.
Yeah, we're talking about the Snyder Cut first. God, I'm so excited to be back. It's been so long on this.
Yep. All right. Guys.
Listen.
Yeah.
We live in a society.
It's society time, baby.
Look, we've had our fill of Snyder on this podcast, but I'm just going to say something. Snyder needs to stop, okay? Snyder needs to stop getting me hyped for something that's more than likely going to disappoint me, okay? Because I'm excited now, and he needs to stop.
I put it best on my Twitter. What Snyder's superhero movies feel like an abusive relationship. Like, I know I'm gonna get hurt, but I kind of want to get hurt. Like, I'm so hyped, even though I know this movie's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
4 hours, guys. Get prepared.
Thing is,
4 hours of track.
I watched the BVS 3-hour cut once. It was with Trey, and I fell asleep like halfway through. I don't think I could stomach a 4-hour movie. I have ADHD, man. I don't think I can do that.
Yeah, because honestly, this trailer's showing a lot, but I just know there's going to be some crazy Zack Snyder pacing going to creep into this, and it's going to annoy me so much.
There's a 3-hour and 45-minute sex scene between Wonder Woman and Batman. That's where that all comes from.
Ah.
Yeah, it's just 15 minutes a movie.
No Watchmen moments.
Yeah, Hallelujah is
yeah, listen, he teased us with it in the first trailer.
He really did. It's the same rendition.
I mean, listen, hot take about this trailer. Besides the ending, the trailer was underwhelming because he showed all the cool stuff 3 days before the trailer was released.
Yeah, not only that, the music too. I couldn't stand the music.
The music was just off. Like, it was just forgettable. Like, it wasn't. Hallelujah was just such a good trailer music, and this was just okay, fine.
But we got teasers for this trailer, and I think teasers for trailers are the stupidest thing ever.
It only really works with Deadpool. That worked pretty well, but otherwise.
Yeah, for Deadpool it works because they're just giving us fun clips of Deadpool doing stupid stuff. This is showing clips from the trailer for the trailer.
That may be so dumb. In retrospect, that makes me more mad because all the good parts about the trailer we saw, and then it's just
besides the ending with Joker,
That
saw
was
Darkseid in the clips. We saw the War Machine in the clips. We saw Black Suit Superman in the clips. All the show gave me was one thing.
And it was that weird shot of Cyborg.
Oh,
I know. It's crazy.
Weird shot. Weird shot.
The CGI is off, but I mean, I think it's because
Well,
of the budget or it's not done yet.
It's $70 million, which I know sounds like a lot, but this is a 4-hour movie. That's being stretched out pretty thinly.
Yeah.
I feel like with the Snyder Cut, it's all out. Like, there is no deleted scene.
Yeah,
No,
dude, this is good. This is Zack Snyder with no filter. I'm excited but nervous.
I don't know what executive he had to hold at gunpoint for this to happen, but it's so miraculous.
Walter Hamada.
He just holding Walter Hamada.
No, Walter Hamada didn't want this to happen.
A lot of Warner Bros. Executives did not want this to happen, but they did just so you can shut up.
Well,
listen, guys.
Like, it's good. Like, I see their thought process, because BVS was such a failure, and the original Justice League was such a failure. Realistically, nothing good can come of this. But for some,
listen. Here's what I think their thought process is. Because I think Snyder's movie is gonna do something that makes the past it's been like 4 years since Justice League. The past 4 years of these new DCEU movies not make sense compared to this timeline.
Yeah, that's true.
And then
also, I hear people saying that they want a sequel to the Snyder Cut. Guys, Warner Brothers won't let that happen.
No.
That's really
they don't care how much money it makes. It's not going to happen.
This is also not going to make the Ayer cut happen. Like,
exactly.
I don't even know if I don't even know if the Ayer cut.
Like, let's be real here for a moment. I think the reason why this even got out was because of HBO Max. Like, they took advantage of this movie, and then they're like, let's put it out, make a lot of money, so then we'll make money.
It worked, but WB kind of painted themselves as the bad guys. Like, yeah, that stupid studio that took Snyder's vision is now going to give you Snyder's vision. Like, I don't
really see this as a Warner Brothers thing. I see this as an HBO Max thing because sure, Warner Brothers is doing this deal with HBO Max, but like you don't really see Warner Brothers logos on these trailers.
That's Warner Media. I think it is Warner.
Okay. Well, yeah, true.
Yeah.
It's a lot of licensing issues.
Because was it Walter Hamada who said, "I just wish the Snyder Cut would go away"?
It was anonymous.
But it was probably Hamada.
It was probably Walter Hamada because boo-hoo, buddy. I'm sorry you're getting arguments with Ray Fisher. Just let the movie happen.
How do we feel about Joker in this trailer?
No comment. He's better. He's better.
The thing is, the voice. I don't like the voice. Like
I like it for two reasons. I like it for two reasons. One, he sounds defeated, which he's working with Batman in a post-apocalyptic world. I would assume he would be defeated. And two, I think this might be a different acting twist for Jared Leto, and he needs that because his first go around wasn't the best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A lot of people are starting to defend Leto by saying, "Oh, he's a method actor." I don't think you know what a method actor is. A method actor is someone who does all they can to get in the head of the character. What Joker is sending dead rats and anal beads to his cast members?
Yeah.
Joker's a character you can't really method act for.
Kyle, you don't understand. Joker's a complex character in layers. All right? We live in a society. You don't get it, Kyle.
That's why you can't method act Joker. Because if you are method acting Joker, you're just an asshole. And
I mean, you can do the Joaquin Phoenix way or the Heath Ledger way where he quarantined himself a month.
You know? That's actually method acting for Joker because he's making himself go crazy. Jared Leto is still... He's playing... The Nostalgia Critic put it well. He's not playing Joker. He's playing Jared Leto playing Joker. That's who he's method acting for. And he's not doing that well even.
Because, I mean, look... The internet and, crazy theorists on Reddit's going to tell you, oh, the method acting for Ledger, that drove him to suicide. It didn't. Joaquin even said that his Joker, that didn't take as much of a toll on him as he thought it would because Joker is not as insane a character as these people think he is.
No, I want to say something, but, I know that, it was an interview, but, Joaquin did say, because of, his weight loss, it did drive him insane in a way. So that probably put away a role.
Playing the Joker mentally has had a great effect on anyone who's played the Joker, except Cesar Romero. He seems to be having a pretty good time.
What about Jack Nicholson?
Yeah.
I don't
I mean,
know.
here's my thing about Nicholson. He's played crazier characters than the Joker.
That's true.
Yeah, it was like he played that dude in The Shining. He's played a lot of crazy characters, and he's also had a pretty
He
crazy
also
life.
played a mentally ill character.
He's had a pretty crazy life too. So honestly, just playing the Joker just might not have phased him.
Yeah.
Like not even crazy like Joker crazy, just like crazy isn't like one day we're gonna get a Jack Nicholson biography TV show and it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I just back to Joker's voice, like I get where you're coming from, Trey. It just doesn't sound like the Joker to me, you know? Like it just
Like,
sounds
were you imagining like Mark Hamill Joker?
No,
Or...
I was just I don't know what now that you say that, I don't know what I was expecting. This might be the best choice for a post-apocalyptic Joker. It just doesn't sound Jokerish to me, you know?
Yeah, but like he feels like one sad clown. I expect this Joker to be one sad clown.
Yeah, he lives in a society.
Cry harder, Joker.
Yeah, can we just talk about how they actually got that meme in the movie?
Listen to me. Zach did that on purpose. I know he did. These Joker reshoots were were added to his script. He did the We Live in a Society on purpose. I know he did.
It's now on the same level as X-Men 3 as being a superhero movie that got a meme into the movie. Because if you remember X-Men 3 with me, there was a very famous dub over the 90s X-Men series with the character Juggernaut, and where he had a very famous line that they put into the movie. Say it with me now. 3, 2, 1. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. And they put that in the movie. It was a dub of the 90s show, and they put that in the movie. It's so funny.
I think you're forgetting in Black Panther when we got, what are those?
But that's not a meme based on the character they put in the movie. That's just a meme. Yeah. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah. There was something else, but like Joker, I don't know. Joker looks like what bothers me is like he put like his lipstick, the red lipstick. It's like he did a failed attempt on it. It looks like
it does look weird.
Yeah, and not only that, like I remember on Twitter you said something about the Joker when we got our first look at him. I said he looked like a cannibal.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Like he ate someone.
I said he looked like the Crow.
He does look like the Crow.
Yeah.
Because we haven't seen
more so in the black and white images, but I mean,
the image we got in the trailer wasn't that far off from black and white.
Yeah,
it was pretty muted.
You know what I noticed with these already comic book movies? They always like whenever they're promoting it, it's always black and white. Like look at Logan. They promote the movie in black and white.
Is there a film noir version of Logan out there?
Yeah, there is.
Yes, there is. I watched it. It's amazing.
Really? Does it actually add anything?
I mean,
in terms of lighting,
not really. But you know, like for example, I want to see the Batman have a black and white cut. That's what I want.
No, I feel like with Batman, since there's a lot of dark imagery, black and white just would look just like, I don't know, just like.
And you would have to like, if you were to shoot like a Batman movie in black and white, you would have to have like proper lighting.
Yeah, you'd have to film it with it being black and white in mind.
Yeah, exactly, and have like a filter. Because I actually know in the Lighthouse, when they were shooting the Lighthouse, in fact, they did use like a black and white filter when they were shooting the movie. So and even with WandaVision, when they were shooting the black and white stuff, they did have a filter on, and since Vision, he's like red and green, they had to change him to like color him blue.
Yeah.
To make sure he looks like black.
It just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally. All right.
And I want to say something else too. I feel like with the nightmare sequences, here's two ways I think these scenes can happen. One, it's a whole hour. Like they take an entire hour of the movie just on that.
God, how sexy would that be?
Oh, which honestly, yeah, I'm down for that.
God,
or
make all three your movies into one movie, Zach. Come on.
Or hear me out. What if it's just like, you know, you have moments where it's modern day, and then they'll go fast forward to nightmare and go back and forth. You know,
I kind of have a hunch that we're not going to get as much nightmare as we think.
Yeah,
I have this sneaking suspicion it's only going to be 15 minutes.
I hope we listen. If it is gonna be 15 minutes, I want that all just to be Batman and Joker scene because they're teasing me with that, and that's the only way I'm able to like this Joker and re-like this Batman.
And you know what I've been thinking? Oh, go ahead.
Like, I just want to see DCU Batman Joker have a dynamic, because even though it's two bad renditions of the character, it's a shame they never exchange words.
Because, like, listen, I need these two to have a conversation for their relationship to make sense. Because as we've seen from in their separate movies, their relationship should not make sense. Batman should kill the Joker because he killed Dick Grayson, and Batman killed multiple people. So why didn't he kill the Joker? I need that to be explained.
Mm-hmm. Right. I just want to see what these two act like together, because in a way, this is the only joke. Because, like, whenever Joker's talking with Batman, a lot of the times he brings up, like, oh, we're equally crazy. This is the only Joker that has a point. Like,
yeah,
society.
Joker that kind of is true.
And not only that, I've been thinking about this. If these nightmare sequences are actually, like, the best part of the movie, and they're, like, the saving grace of it, what if, like, Warner Bros., decides to make a Justice League Nightmare movie, but if Snyder were to not come back, but if the cast members were willing to come back, they could get, like, George Miller back, like a rebound in a way.
George Miller Nightmare Batman movie?
No, George Miller Nightmare Justice League movie.
No, I'm you. So you want Fury Road, but with Justice League?
Exactly.
I mean, sure, but I don't think that's going to happen for two reasons.
I know.
One, I don't think the cast would say yes. Two, Twitter would revolt.
I know.
And this also just kind of seems like a bit too far-fetched for the general audience.
Yeah, no, and I mean, I want to say something else, but like Todd Phillips, Snyder in a way created his own world,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So like he can so they don't have to go by comic books and just get bashed by comic books where you're saying, oh, Batman doesn't use a gun, he doesn't do this and all that,
Yeah,
but no. Listen, I still think that's stupid in his universe because it makes the Martha moment dumb. The Martha moment could have been cool if Batman either A, didn't kill before that, or B, stopped killing after that. But it
which he didn't either.
Work. Yeah, he didn't do either. The Martha moment doesn't make sense if Batman kills.
Two ways the Martha moment could have worked. One, if Superman was the first life he was going to take. Or two, if he stopped killing people, which he did neither.
Which I find it hilarious, too, because people think, oh, Superman dying was going to make Batman stop killing people. That's not true.
Yeah, you guys saw the rest of the movie, right?
I think the internet collectively agree, at least for the Snyder fandom, they all collectively agreed that the 2017 Justice League version never happened, and this is a whole new movie.
There was a 2017 Justice League.
Oh, my bad, G. Yeah, the only comic movies we got was, yeah.
The only
here's my thing about that. Here's my thing about that. It's the fact that they're going to have to acknowledge its existence because this is going to be Justice League in the DCEU.
Mm-hmm.
We're not getting the Snyder Cut as the main continuity anymore because we've had movies after the Snyder Cut.
Yeah, and I don't think Shazam can happen in the same universe as this movie. I'm sorry.
No, I don't. I don't think Batman can be a toy and murder people.
Yeah, I don't think you can have a toy where you press and he goes, I'm Batman, in a funny Kevin Conroy voice, in the same movie where he's blatantly murdering people.
I mean, there are people who do sell Charles Manson merch.
That can't be true. I straight up don't believe that.
Hey, man, we live in a crazy world where a pandemic is happening. Anything can happen.
And also, in the words of the great Jared Leto Joker, we live in a society.
Oh my god. The hiatus was worth it.
I think we needed a hiatus, in fact.
We need another one now.
No, this is good enough.
Yeah, fun. And people did actually sell Bernie Getz action figures, who was like a real life vigilante. So, you know what? Sure, fine.
Why not?
And action figures.
I want my Phoenix Jones action figure.
Yeah. Who? Oh, Phoenix Jones. What was it?
Anything else in Snyder Cut? You want to talk about the War Machine?
Yeah. Look,
it's becoming increasingly apparent Snyder's read one comic book in his life.
I think we all know
exactly.
What it is.
It's all for Batman and Robin. Listen,
it's cool. I know it's stupid, but it's cool.
Yeah, here's my thing. It's so cool, but you know the joke in Dark Knight Returns where the mutant leader squeezes the bullets into the rubber bullets? Now that was gonna shoot someone. He's like, a real bullet.
Yeah.
I just keep thinking, like, God, it looks so cool, but it's so dumb that it's in this movie.
Yeah.
And also, like, yeah, that's all I gotta say on that.
Well, we
Yeah.
only hope that like Snyder just gets Batman this time, which is never gonna happen.
What dream reality are you living in, man?
He's defended
You live in a
Batman
dream
killing.
world.
He's not gonna immediately go like, oh, yep, guys, Batman doesn't kill anymore. I was lying. Which, listen,
if you think he's gonna get Batman right this time, you live in a dream society.
No, what Snyder once said 2 years ago in his little con, you're living in a effing dream world.
Yeah, and people who say Batman who Batman killing was wrong, BVS, Snyder definitely proved that. I'm like, guys, you've seen the interview, right? He said Batman kills, Superman kills. Get over it.
Yeah, no,
Can we
people
also
are defending BVS by saying, "Oh, it's showing a bad Batman." Snyder, the director of the movie, thinks this is a good Batman.
And can we also talk about what Snyder would plan on doing Batman if he was given his own solo movie?
He was
I
gonna
said this to Trey.
Shower, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. Trey, how do you feel about seeing your childhood hero being raped in a shower?
Listen. I don't know why people think Snyder gets this character. It's quite clear
Really
he doesn't.
Hell, you could probably talk to a little kid and then he'll tell you like that's not Batman.
Yeah. But wait, I thought Batman was supposed to save people. Why is he killing them all?
Because we live in a society.
Here's the explanation I've gotten from people on Twitter. Oh, because people shot at him first.
What?
That's what?
Literally, I had an argument with someone on Twitter, and that's the explanation they gave me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think my brain just committed suicide.
Don't worry, guys. They shot at him first. It's all totally cool.
Yeah, it's not like, they're actual criminals, and we're supposed to, root for this guy.
I feel like I feel like some filmmaker should just make a movie in Superman's point of view, and then maybe people will understand why we don't like Ben Affleck's Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Not just that too, but like, listen, I would have been down for Superman in BVS if I feel like his death was earned, but it wasn't.
Because my thing with his death in that movie, Wonder Woman could have done it and survived.
Yeah,
that's my biggest problem. Like, you didn't do it.
My thing with it is that like it seems like, oh, Superman's gonna save humanity, but we saw the last 2.5 hours of him saying humanity sucks.
Yeah,
Mighty bad.
Of humanity bullying him, and there's not a moment in that movie where I'm just like, oh yeah, this is why Superman loves humanity. I don't see it.
This is a Superman who wouldn't want to save humanity. Like, this is Superman that would take up Zod's offer if he gave it to him again.
And not only that, I remember there was I don't know if it's true or not, but Deborah Snyder said, "Oh, we always hear that from fans saying Superman, he's always I don't know, but like he was talking about how, how he would bring joy to people and like he would be like a symbol of hope and all that stuff, and how he would bring the world back into being and sorts." And she was like saying, you see, this is what we're doing, except it's a complicated world for him. And it's just like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. I forgot. It was a long time ago.
Do you guys want to move on to Mrs. Gina Carano now?
What the hell? Where are we mad now? Let's get even more.
Wait, let's do a little warning. Let's do a little warning. So we're going to talk about politics here for a moment. If you guys don't want to hear about that, we're going to hopefully have a timestamp. So if you don't want to hear us talk about politics,
it's not gonna get heated. We all have the same viewpoint. So
yeah,
there's not gonna be any yelling.
Yeah.
I would like to go first, please.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, you
go for it, man.
Count down from 5. In 5 seconds, we'll start talking about politics. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, cool. This piece of shit. Holy God. I don't even know where to start. For one, Hi, I'm Kyle. I'm a Jewish Star Wars fan. If you didn't know, and I know I did not see this woman say that. Compare being a Republican to being a Jew in the Holocaust. I know she didn't say that.
Don't sugarcoat it. Just go let it all out.
Yeah, like I know she didn't say that, right? Like I know I'm dreaming, like, right? No, she didn't say it.
She didn't even make an Instagram post about it. She put that on her story.
She put that on her story. Like, oh, the Jews got their voice silenced like us Republicans are these days. You motherfucker! Like, I swear to God, like people online now saying, but she got canceled. Good. She deserved it. I don't care if cancel culture, blah blah blah. She deserved it.
And not only that, there's like censorship. It's like, no, okay, yeah, there is freedom of speech, but there's also consequences. You know, it's a normal job.
People are misinterpreting what freedom of speech means. Okay. Freedom of speech means the government can't persecute you for what you think. If you say something crappy like that, yeah, the government can't stop you, but you're not going to be employed by Disney if you're going to say that crap. I'm just so annoyed by people saying, "Oh, freedom of speech." Screw your freedom of speech. Like, you don't deserve to be employed by Jewish people if you're going to say crap about Jewish people. There's Jewish people on the board of executives. There are Jewish people she works with every day on set. You don't get to say that and be employed by Disney still.
And then now that people think it's all just like leftist mentality, it's like, no, there's also Republicans who work in Hollywood and still have a job, like Chris Pratt.
Yeah, like you
Except
can be
he doesn't say
not a shitty person.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you don't disagree with Chris Pratt's views, okay, fine. But at least he's not like offending anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Weren't those tweets fake though? Like Chris Pratt's,
Yeah, no, some of those tweets were fake, except the pen joke he made. That was like a long time ago. That was a real tweet.
The homophobia one thing though is that was pretty much all fabricated.
And then the Muslim jokes.
Yeah. But yeah, back to Gina. How do you guys think they're going to write her out of The Mandalorian?
Listen. In theory, Cara Dune's an interesting character. An Alderaan survivor. I think she could be an interesting character. She has not been thus far, but she could be. So I wouldn't necessarily mind a recast. Also, because that's kind of a big fu to Gina Carano.
But she deserves it.
Yeah, she deserves it.
Yeah. So I'm fine with her being knocked down another peck a little bit. But listen, if she gets written out, nothing's gonna change. I don't care.
Just in the next episode, her and Mando are sitting at a table. She goes, "I have to go. My people need me," and just flies off. And then we get a
Simpsons joke.
Cara Dune died on her way back to her home planet.
When she figured out, oh yeah, I forgot, it's not there.
Okay, Mando, I'm gonna go find Alderaan now, and I'm not coming back till I find it. And then she just flies away. I think that's my favorite one.
Yeah.
So if they were gonna do recasting, who would you? Oh my cats were playing with the boxes, but yeah, who would be the best choice?
I had some names in mind, but I forgot them all. So.
Oh, you choose? Wasn't she from the UFC? Or am I making that up?
No, she wasn't in the UFC. No. She was in a different organization, which, funny thing about that, I'm kind of surprised Twitter hasn't gone back to the old tape of Chris Cyborg knocking Gina Carano out and not just blasted it on Twitter. I'm surprised that's not been on Twitter yet.
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah. I think, I don't have anyone in mind, because she's also ethnic. So, I don't know what ethnicity she is specifically, but she ain't white. So, you can't really cast a white actress. So, I don't know. I don't have anyone in mind.
Oh, this is going to be hard.
Yeah.
I would prefer someone from the... I think if we had to recast her, someone from the UFC or some fighting rink, like she was.
You know what? Since you said that, I'm going to think of somebody now. I'm going to think of somebody.
As more of an FU that one of your competitors got your old job.
Honestly, cast Chris Cyborg. She's the lady who knocked her out.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
Talk about society.
What do you guys think is going to happen to Rangers of the New Republic? Because there are leaks saying that her and Bo-Katan were gonna star in that show. Like it was gonna be
No, because Disney said that they were gonna release a full-on Cara Dune show that was apparently different from Rangers of the New Republic on the Disney Investor Day, but they've been looking for 3 months for something to fire her for, and they finally found something.
Thank God. All right, now hear me out. In Rangers of the New Republic, there's this character. I don't really talk about him that much. His name is Cobb Vanth. I think he would be great.
If you follow him on Twitter, then you know.
I think Cobb Vanth should replace okay, yeah, obviously because haha, I like Cobb Vanth, but actually, that would be pretty good.
Yeah, I mean because Cara Dune got like Republic Marshal status in the Mandalorian, so I'm just like why not Cobb Vanth?
Mando just walks up to Grief. Hey, what happened to Gina Carano? Oh, I fired her.
Yeah, she said something about this tauntaun over here. Couldn't happen.
Also, apparently, she fired all her stunt people or never had stunt people because she said, "Oh, I couldn't bear to see someone else in the costume. I hope you get recast."
Oh, do you guys know about the Don Cheeto petition?
Yeah, to get Don Cheeto to replace her.
Yep.
I signed it.
You did?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Wait. What is this?
It's a petition on change.org to have Don Cheeto replace Gina Carano.
I mean, okay.
I'm just imagining Don Cheeto in a crappy wig talking monotonely like, "Oh my God, Mando, the Empire are here." That's so funny. All right, yeah. Do you think they're gonna kill her, like off screen, like TIE fighter accident?
I think there's honestly a chance she just never gets mentioned. Like she just disappears.
Because they did that for a lot of Mando season 2, where she's just like, "Oh, we're just never gonna mention her again."
Yeah, I mean, listen, don't just say that. If that happens, don't say that. Oh, now we can't bring Grief Karga back. That's not true. Bring Carla Weathers back for everything.
Yeah, true.
Just recast her.
Yeah, honestly, I think recasting her would be better because it's also a slap in the face to her specifically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You get what you
usually against recasting for shared universes, but let's just say I'll make an exception.
Yeah. And then Gina's now with Ben Shapiro's new movie.
That was hilarious. I actually laughed when I heard that. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, she's making. For those of you who don't know, Gina Carano has partnered with everyone's favorite Ben Shapiro to make a movie for the Daily Wire. Now, I don't know if you guys know this. So I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Ben Shapiro is Jewish.
What?
I don't know what the hell he's thinking.
Yo, what edibles is he on? Hit me up.
Wait, hold on. I'm not big on politics. Is he also a Republican?
Yep.
Yes, he's the one.
Then that makes sense.
He was the one that was on PewDiePie's show and everyone got mad at it. Like, he's the facts don't care about your feelings guy.
With the high-pitched voice, and then he was like, wet ass P word.
Yeah, he's the one that like will also like talk about Star Wars on his show and say how SJW it is.
Wow.
If you look him up, you'll see who he is.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, like you'll know his face.
I know who he is. I just don't know anything about him.
Yeah, no, he's just
all he does is talk on his YouTube channel. That's all he does. Yeah.
Moral of the story: screw you, Gina Carano. I'm glad you're not in Star Wars anymore.
And here's a little life lesson: don't do stupid things on the internet.
Yeah, life lesson.
Honestly, what was her publicist thinking? Like, I'm just saying.
Oh, her publicist quit. She was Jewish. I actually don't know that, but I mean, it's funny.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, how could this have happened? Like who would like?
And then like her agency got fired. Like they fired her.
Yeah, did her agency fire her?
Yep.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. All right.
Yep.
All right. Is that all we got on Gina?
Fuck you.
Yeah. Seriously, I agree.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Y'all talk about Last of Us?
Sure. We can
Sure.
All right. I haven't played Last of Us, so floor is y'all's.
All right.
We're newbies in this game. I got the game over the weekend.
No, I'm gonna tell you guys a story real quick. So I was browsing through PS Now because I'm like, guys, I played UFC 4 too much. I need something new. So I'm like, wow, cool, Last of Us. I haven't played that. I hear they're making a show about it. Literally 3 hours after I start my playthrough, I look at my phone, I'm like, wait, Pedro Pascal cast as Joel? What?
The irony.
Yeah, so you know, God has smiled down upon me and has gifted me with greatness.
Yeah. Did you hear that they were considering Mahershala Ali first?
Yeah.
People were mad.
I wonder why.
Why? It doesn't matter.
You think that would be good?
I think it would have been good.
Oh,
I think it would have been fine.
I actually haven't seen
like
a lot, so I can't really speak to it.
What I don't like about people complaining about that, and also the only people complaining about why Pedro's been cast is because one is like, oh, Joel's not black, he can't do it, and people saying that, oh, Pedro's Hispanic, he shouldn't be Joel. Shut up! I don't. Why does that matter?
Shut up! Please just shut up.
It just doesn't. It's just stupid.
Yeah,
and I don't know why that's a factor.
If you guys know who Cosmo Variety Hour Marcus on Twitter, yeah, no, and then on Twitter he was like, "Please, I don't want to see his face again."
Please just shut up. I just. It's just
anyway. On to what actually matters.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like this casting. It makes a lot of sense. I've seen Pedro Pascal play characters like Joel, and I really like that.
Yeah, I just think it's kind of funny that Pedro Pascal has now been typecast in Hollywood as a single dad.
Yeah, no, and in fact, I think Pedro Pascal wants to play roles like that, the single dad. So if he ever does
played it in Mando, he did it in We Can Be Heroes, and now he's doing it in Last of Us.
Yeah, and 3 movies.
And if he ever does go with Marvel, Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I could see it, but I'm like,
yeah, it's kind of like
that in the Marvel universe.
He's not in my top 10, but like I can see a future where they pick him. I still want Keanu.
Who's a single dad in the Marvel universe?
Wolverine's like the big one. I know most superheroes are single dads. Like Spider-Man's a single dad at multiple points.
Spider-Man 2099?
No. If we are ever gonna get a live action Spider-Man 2099, Oscar Isaac. I know he's the animated one. Just make him the live action one too.
Yes, Moon Knight and Spider-Man 2099. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, wait, he's already playing. Oh yeah.
And he played Apocalypse too.
Oh
yeah.
Apocalypse.
Anyone, if you guys know a Marvel Universe character who is a single dad, hit us up.
Yeah, put it in the comments because I can't think of anyone right now.
Yep.
Who would you actually, if you had to give Pedro Pascal a Marvel or DC character, who would it be? Wait, no, not DC. He's a DC character.
That's a good question.
Oh, Marvel character.
Kind of thinking Blackguard. Don't know why. It just first thing came to mind.
Blackguard. Oh, yeah, kind of.
I don't know.
I thought Black Bolt when you said that initially, and I was gonna punch you.
We can't have Pedro Pascal not speak, okay?
I can't think of many people actually.
Hang on. Let me look something up real quick. I'm gonna.
Maybe he wouldn't be a bad Ben Grimm.
I
mean, is he Jewish?
No, he's not. But is Ben Grimm supposed to be Jewish?
Yeah, Ben Grimm is Jewish.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't think of many, honestly.
Anyway, so back to The Last of Us.
Yeah. Bit of a tangent there.
So they also I forgot the actress's name, but they got a Game of Thrones alum to play Ellie, which make me think of this idea because there's a character named Tess in The Last of Us who's not in the game a lot. But I thought, because we're getting Game of Thrones cast back, Emilia Clarke should play her, and I put that on Twitter, and everyone universally agreed with me. And I just thought, wow, first person on Twitter that everyone universally agreed with.
We live in a society.
Trey, have you seen Game of Thrones? Like, have you watched it?
No, but I plan to.
Do you? Don't you know it like ends crappily?
Yeah, I'm still gonna watch because like I know like the beginning of it's pretty good, and I'm not gonna let an ending ruin things for me.
You gotta finish both.
I'm like 8 episodes away, Kyle. Don't worry.
Dude, that ending is gonna kill you.
Because like, look, I'm on like the part where like these investigators are trying to like are finding out about BoJack and the girls. Like in the last episode, BoJack was really really happy, and I just know like wow, it's gonna end really badly for him, isn't it?
That never lasted 2 episodes.
I feel too good in this episode for it to not go wrong in some way.
You're 6 episodes away, 6 or 8. I think.
Okay.
6. Yeah, you're 6.
Anyway, back to The Last of Us, because here's my problem with Last of Us being like anything, because it's like it's one cohesive story, and like I just don't want to see The Last of Us, but in a show. Because I'm like, I could just go play The Last of Us again. Why do I need to watch this?
You want to see another story in the universe, like you want to be seeing continuity.
Not necessarily, because like listen, Last of Us 2, I like a lot of it, but my main problem was that like Ellie's focus is the main character in that game, but it makes I'm not gonna say no sense, but Joel's character in the first game and killing off the first character in the first game in the opening doesn't make as much sense. Granted, I like parts of how Joel was killed in the second game because it makes his death actually matter in the game. It's not shock value or anything, so I kind of like it. What I don't like is that we spent so much time as we saw the game through his eyes in the first game, but we immediately kill him off the second game. So what I want is Ellie to be the character who sees everything in this show, because I feel like that would if they do kill Joel in this show in the same way they killed him in Last of Us 2, I will be more okay with it if Ellie is the main character, if the whole Last of Us story revolves around Ellie.
Sorry, something dawned on me when you said that. In the first game, they made the character have a striking resemblance to Elliot Page. And since the character is named Elliot... I mean, he's not cast, we know that, but still. Yeah, alright, anyway. Yeah. That's my whole thing.
Anyway, yeah.
Is that all you gotta say on that?
That's right, because I think this show is able to improve on what I think the games didn't do well, because I like a lot of points in Last of Us 2, but I think it would be better if parts of The Last of Us was taken out. However, that makes that game worse. So I don't know how to feel about my thoughts for both things. So I think if The Last of Us show is able to improve on what the games did wrong, I will appreciate it more.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Are we ready to talk about that one Marvel show that came out? I don't think anyone's really heard about it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You mean Falcon Winter Soldier that's coming out in March? Yeah, good trailer.
Winter Soldier, which came out in August of 2020.
Yeah,
we're way past by that. Yeah, and then Eternals.
Oh yeah, the Eternals. That's true.
No, not the Eternals, just Eternals, Kyle.
Sure, buddy. Eternals is still coming out, sure.
No, I think it came out back in November last year.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. There's one show. Man. Loki?
Wanda?
No, I think it was Loki.
Oh, Loki. All right, are we ready to stop this bit now and actually talk about it?
Nah, this was unfunny. Anyway, WandaVision. There's some crazy stuff going on there.
Up until episode 6. We're going to be spoiling everything.
And then we're going to speedrun these episode reviews, so... Yep.
All right, I would like to be the first one to talk about episode 5.
No.
But otherwise, y'all have the floor for the others. Otherwise, all right. Spoilers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The first two were fun sitcom episodes. I enjoyed them. They didn't give me as much as the next episodes do. But I had fun with them. It's fine. It feels like weird. Like if this stuff happened mid-season, I would hate it. But this is filler in the first 2 episodes, so I don't mind it.
I was about to say the first 2 episodes look like dog shit compared to the other ones. But
Hey, wait a minute. I thought the first episode were pretty good, man. I don't know what you're on.
Yeah. Now compared
They
to
were
what
fun. That's all I can give them.
Honestly, yeah, that's about it. Like, the thing is, though, like, there's not much to talk about because all the questions in those episodes were answered in the sword episode.
No, there's one question that we haven't really discovered. At least I'm concerned. Why is it sitcoms? Why sitcoms?
My theory for that is that because Wanda probably grew up in Sokovia with not like pretty much only old sitcoms.
Kyle.
Got like what?
Kyle,
Yeah.
I told you that. I'm the one who
I'm pretty
told
sure.
you
I'm
that.
pretty sure I came up. Pretty sure I came up with that by myself.
Shut up.
Okay, but can we collectively agree that not everything is about Mephisto?
Yeah, no. Every person everywhere is theorizing that everyone is Mephisto all the time.
Someone says hell, Mephisto.
Oh my god! Oh my god! She's wearing red, like Mephisto.
Listen, I'm also not fully sold that it is Mephisto. I think it's Nightmare, because Nightmare will be the villain in Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, Nightmare is already confirmed to be the villain in Multiverse of Madness. Why has no one been talking about that? It's probably Nightmare. Like, are you an idiot? It's like Mephisto is way less likely than Nightmare.
Mephisto's like Satan.
Mephisto's pretty much just Satan. Like, that's his entire thing. He's just Satan.
Yeah.
But
Like, that would be like a Ghost Rider thing, but I don't know.
I think no, because he's not really connected to Ghost Rider most of the time.
But yeah, but then again, Ghost was the villain for Ant-Man, and Ghost is like more of an Iron Man villain.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Still, it'd be changing pretty much everything about his origin, but like I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right, first two episodes, they're fine.
Anyway, episode 3. It's my favorite sitcom episode, probably because it's a fun birthing episodes, and I love those sitcom episodes. But it also got a lot more of outside, inside, whoa, confusion.
Yeah, we actually got questions that needed to be like in the first two episodes. Like there was the occasional weird moment. With these now, it's like what is actually happening.
And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. This is essentially Marvel's version of "Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared."
It really does feel like that.
I mean, you cannot disagree with me. Like if you watch like those videos and then you watch WandaVision, it gives out the same vibe.
Yeah. Also, are we ready to talk about how Agnes is literally 100% Agatha Harkness?
Yeah.
They're not even hiding it at this point. Like, come on.
Like,
it's not a reveal, guys.
If you don't know who Agatha Harkness is in the comics, Agatha Harkness is a witch who's like a magic girl, and she helped deliver Wanda and Pietro on the comics.
And I'm glad you brought that Agatha Harkness is like a witch, because apparently down in like the series, there's gonna be like a moment where it's gonna give out the Salem witch trial vibes. So
yeah, there was like those like set
photos. Yeah.
Also, wait, Mohammad, real quick before we keep going, sorry, just so you know how you like said like the MCU going forward would have nothing interesting.
Yeah. Okay, I know where this is going, but yeah.
All right. I just want to hear you say that you were wrong.
I was wrong.
Yes.
Just for the satisfaction.
Because everyone said that too. Everyone who, like, a lot of people said, "Oh, the MCU is not gonna be interesting after Endgame." I'm like, let's wait and see a little bit. They got some pretty interesting things coming up. Mm-hmm. Now, WandaVision's in our brains week to week.
This show is so good. All right, let's actually go back to the episode by episode thing.
Okay, Four was a necessary filler episode because we needed questions to be answered about whose sword, what's going on.
Right.
Also, but can we talk about can we just say one thing?
Mm-hmm.
Based Jimmy Woo.
Oh my god,
dude, 100%. Dude, he has the best character arc in the MCU, and you can't change my mind.
One more thing about like the little group. I want to marry Darcy Lewis.
What? Whoa!
I have the biggest crush on that character. Like,
listen, I want to talk about her for a second, okay? Because I hated her in Thor and Thor 2. I disliked her very much because she was an annoying character and I did not care. WandaVision, she has stuff to do. She's actually funny. I enjoy her presence.
Thor 1 and 2 take notes. If you want a comic relief character, you have to actually give her jokes. I know that was kind of a hard concept for you guys, but see, you got to give her jokes.
But then again, Thor 1 is the same movie that dyed Chris Hemsworth's eyebrows.
No, his eyebrows were natural at that point. his hair got darker over time. Like, I think the first Avengers is when they started doing that.
Mm.
Yeah. And then, Monica Rambo.
Oh,
Yeah, she's cool. She goes. I like. There's one thing in the next episode we're about to talk about that I find interesting about her.
I think
yeah.
Yeah, let's be real. I think she got her powers from the Hex.
Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
Because in that's
not the thing I'm gonna talk about in the next episode. We're gonna talk about, but yeah.
Yeah, her power in the comics is she can make her whole body energy, and in the little scan thing, they didn't see her body, implying that it was that energy.
So then, in that case, do you think Darcy had some is some?
Because actually, here's another thing too. I thought about this the other day, but what if the people, what if at the end of this, Wanda expands to where the Hex is gonna be a big piece of the globe, and that's how mutants are made.
And it doesn't give it to everyone. It just unlocks in people who have an X gene. So that way, it's just not everyone. But it's if you have the X gene, then you have it.
Take notes, biology students.
Yeah, listen to us.
This is how it's done.
Pre-meds, know your thing. But yeah, I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah, can we talk about how this show takes place in New Jersey?
Yeah,
right? Listen, man, I am from New Jersey, and the moment I found out about this show taking place in New Jersey, it's a 10. It's a 10 out of 10. I don't care.
Listen, here's my thing about that, because my theory before episode 4 was that because Westview sounded like a cemetery to me, and I looked it up, and Westview is a cemetery in Atlanta, so I'm like, wow, this is going to take place.
No, I sent you that. I told you that, Trey.
No, I looked it up. It up before you texted me that.
All right, stop bickering. Also, there's 32 people in the town originally, and guess where else there's 32 people? Salem witch trials.
Oh shit.
Yep. That adds a bit of credibility to Mohammed's Salem witch trials rant.
Listen, man, I will bump this show up to a 12 out of 10 at best if the Salem witch trial does in fact happen and it's dark.
But how would that be fit into this show specifically?
I don't know.
Okay. Are we going to talk about episode 5?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
But before you go on your spiel, Kyle, let me just talk about this stuff before that episode, before that thing that happened.
Fine.
Okay, so one big thing that not a lot of people talk about was that how Monica reacted to hearing Darcy bring up Captain Marvel. Because she was very disgusted by hearing, well, not really disgusted, she was like, we're not talking about Captain Marvel, okay?
She said it she was talking about an ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, so
Captain Marvel's gay.
What's going on with that? I mean, that I wouldn't put it totally past them, but that's interesting. And that seems like something that's definitely going to happen in Captain Marvel too, and I'm interested to see how that goes.
My theory is it's because that Captain Marvel wasn't there when her mom died. It's like, you were in space doing her little space dance, but my mom died, and she died alone. Because think about it. Didn't have a husband, her daughter was dead, and her best friend was in space. Maria Rambo died alone. How sad is that?
That's depressing.
Yeah. Yeah, the MCU went dark, guys. They kill a dog in this episode. They kill a dog in this episode.
Which I mean, if the last episode we were talking about, if the last episode didn't come out, episode 6, I would say Agatha definitely killed that dog. But the thing is, I don't think Agatha's in on it anymore.
Yeah, it's confusing because she's like, "Oh, do you want me to hold the babies?" Because it's a break, but in next episode, it was in the trailer, whatever. When Vision talks to her, she's like, you're an Avenger? Are you here to help us?" I'm like, "What's going on?"
You know what an Avenger is?
We are so balls deep into this show. What the hell?
I feel like,
dude, who isn't? Who isn't?
We all become Sherlock Holmes at this point. We are now trying to find every single clue we can.
I love it. I love it.
I was at a play rehearsal for my school a couple days ago, and I was talking about WandaVision with the dance instructor. She opens her notebook with choreo to the back, and she has notes on WandaVision.
God. I feel like this is all. This all reminds me of
done it again.
This all reminds me of Zodiac. I mean, we're
We're
all just trying.
we are all Jake Gyllenhaal in that movie. We
Exactly.
are Jake Gyllenhaal, Robert Downey Jr. We're all of them. Okay.
Exactly.
All right, Trey.
You can do it, Kyle.
Fasten your
You can
seatbelt,
do it.
everyone.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so if you guys didn't know, my favorite superhero wasn't always Spider-Man. When I was a little kid, after I saw the first Avengers movie, my favorite superpower was super speed. And then around that time, we started getting like trailers for X-Men Days of Future Past, and I saw Quicksilver in it. I went, whoa, he looks cool. So I watched some YouTube videos on him, like, wow, he's my favorite superhero now. Saw Days of Future Past, and then pretty immediately after Age of Ultron trailer started coming out, he was in that movie too. So there's a solid 2 years of my life where Quicksilver was my favorite superhero, and this version of Quicksilver is my favorite version.
Now, keep in mind here. I saw Age of Ultron with Kyle, and when Quicksilver died, he cried, guys. He was sad.
I have a vivid memory of crushing my empty soda bottle in my hand when he started running towards the thing, and started thinking, no, he's not gonna die, is he? And I'm still a little mad about it to this day.
I still spent a year of my life torturing Kyle with the clip of him dying.
He sent it to me, and anyway, and so even though he's not my favorite superhero anymore, he's still a character that means a lot to me, and that's my favorite version. So when he showed up, I freaked out, was unmatched. That was just so crazy seeing this character back, and I love it so much. And yeah, it's so cool. And not only that, seeing him in the next episode in his classic comic costume, oh my god. Jesus Christ, it looks so cool. All right, you guys can talk now. Let's talk about Quicksilver.
Fast boy.
Yeah, he's pretty fast. Look, he's very much where I like it, because I knew the second I saw him in this episode, wow, he's gonna be like the Uncle Jesse of the show, and he is.
Yeah, he's pretty much like Uncle Jesse. Yeah.
And I like that because, even though, there's something suspicious going on, it's very clear Wanda did not bring him into this world.
But the thing is,
something else is happening here.
He knows everything. How does he know? How does he know that Wanda did this? The thing is, people are saying, "Oh, it's because he's Mephisto."
No, shut up about Mephisto, please.
Here's the thing: why is he trying to figure out why Wanda did this or how? If he's Mephisto, he already knows. Who?
Yeah, with that too, why would he be this version of Quicksilver? Wouldn't he be the one that died? That Wanda knows who he is?
Exactly. Who knows Wanda did this, but wants to help her, but at the same time also trying to figure out how she did it? That's too specific to be Mephisto. Mephisto would be trying to help, but he would already know everything.
What was it fueled the flame even more, you know?
And Wanda and Pietro were too inquisitive to each other. Wanda's like, what happened to your accent? What happened to yours? Shit like that. Who are you?
And then not only that, it's now Evan Peters is back, quote unquote. Is this the X-Men Quicksilver, or is this okay, here's three things. One, this is from a whole nother universe. Two, it's the X-Men universe. Three, she brought back Quicksilver, but in a new body. Or, you know what? What if she took a dead body, a random body, and I don't know, did some magic hocus pocus stuff, brought him back. She didn't notice it, and then and then when we find out that she used a dead body, she contradicted herself by saying you can't bring dead people back.
Or what if, I know we've been joking about it a lot, but what if it is Mephisto? But
shut up, I'm Mephisto.
Mephisto has a history of giving people what they want with a twist. So what if Wanda's like, hey, Mephisto, I want my brother back. And he's like, okay. But that's Evan Peters. No, that's your brother from a different dimension. Yuck, gosh. That's
Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Now here's my theory. Because even though this doesn't make a lot of sense, because Pietro's kind of a dick in episode 6. Like he's like, oh, Vision can't die twice.
But, no, screw you for that. That's not my.
Here's so like I do think the most likely scenario is Mephisto, but if it is actual Quicksilver from the X-Men universe, the only way I see this playing out is that Doctor Strange sees that Wanda's doing some crazy stuff. So he's like, okay, I gotta get Quicksilver. Okay, open portal with my sling ring. Oh, here you go, X-Men Quicksilver.
No.
Go into Dome undercover.
That because Doctor Strange isn't God.
Yeah, Strange can't do that. He can't just pull someone out of a multiverse and then that's it.
But the sling ring is a multiverse tool. That's the thing.
But
it's not there yet.
Go between multiverses. Like that'd be too OP.
And the sling ring can go to like different locations, yeah, but it can't just, take someone from like another universe and then bada bing, bada boom.
Mm-hmm. That'd be a bit too much.
Too OP, I would say. And then I feel okay, if this is in fact an X-Men character like, from the X-Men universe, maybe Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, there's like a little crack in the universe, so Strange probably tries to fix it, but more cracks start to come in, and I don't know.
Well, I don't think this is, because the thing is, this Quicksilver responds to the name Pietro, and in the X-Men movies, he was named Peter.
Yeah.
So that's throwing me off it. And he has the memories of the Pietro from this universe. Like, he remembers...
And we saw him with bullet holes.
Yeah, he literally said, oh, I was shot like a chump in the street. Okay, if you're the X-Men version, no the frick you weren't. Like, but that's so weird that this is a different version, but he has the same he has the same memories but different features. Also, Aaron Taylor Johnson, the actor for the MCU Quicksilver, punching the air right now.
They probably did, in fact, ask him, but then he said no.
No, I think they have a very...
I don't know.
I think they have a plan.
Yeah, there's no way that they was like, they're just like, okay, if we can't get him, then we'll get Evan Peters. No, Evan Peters was planned from the start.
Yeah, they had to
Yeah, I feel... Okay, what if they don't even answer the question? What if it's just like, oh, it's just... They brought him back, But then again, Darcy Lewis said they recasted Pietro. Don't forget that.
Yeah, exactly. So,
dude,
the casting is going to be a part of that.
I'm banging my head through the wall. I don't know, man.
Yeah, this show.
I don't need sleep. I need answers.
Yeah. What else is there? Oh yeah, Vision. Okay, the thing is, we have seen a couple of people unaffected by Wanda's mind control for at least a moment. Monica, Agnes, Vision, the kids, and Pietro.
What about the other dude?
What other dude? Oh, Herb.
No, not Herb.
No, he was on too, because he was like, because we're all, remember that?
Oh, I thought you were talking about something else, because I thought I was talking about the moment where Vision, puts his fingers on the dude's head, and then...
I'm talking about the Herb. This is the first moment Vision got wary of Wanda, where he went out and he was like, oh, I'm scared of Wanda, because, we're all... Vision's like, what? Because we're all... The, episode 3.
Yeah.
So, I think my theory for why Vision, Pietro, and the kids aren't affected, I don't think Wanda can control the people she loves. I don't think it's like a power weakness. I think it's a mental block. I
mean, I feel if that were to be the case, it would be like a very psychological story.
Or she just can't do it to Vision because he has the Mind Stone, and I think the Mind Stone would probably help you with getting mind controlled.
Yeah, but no, here's what I think. It's because it's quite clear Vision is dead, and the hex and everything brought him back to life, and their children are properties that were born inside the hex.
Yeah, if you're born in the hex, can you leave the hex?
I don't think you can. I think this will end with Wanda's kids and Vision dying, and Wanda become the villain in Multiverse of Madness. Say it with me.
Or
a lot of people don't want Wanda to be the villain, but go ahead, Kyle.
I want Wanda to be the villain. I think. Or what if her kids do die, but she makes a deal with Mephisto?
Oh my god, we need a word counter for Mephisto now. Can we do that?
Okay, hear me out. Wanda gets out. when she gets out and she rewrites reality, but she only changes one thing. Peter Parker is now named Dick Parker.
No, this
Kyle.
is not a Nightwing issue.
Kyle.
Yes.
Kyle.
Yes.
Stop it. I need you to stop, okay? You're done, okay? Stop.
Can we mute
Stop.
on this platform?
You can't mute me on Skype.
Let's try. Let's try.
I can mute him. I can mute him.
Yes.
No.
Do
no.
it.
I don't want to.
Do it.
I don't want
Do
to.
it.
Better not.
Maybe.
Just know we have that card, Kyle. We have it. No more Dick Parker jokes.
Fine. Yeah, what else are they gonna... Oh, yeah. People that's not in, like, Wanda's direct vicinity are just frozen, or, like, half frozen. Because, like, there's that one girl who's making the repeated motion. What is with that?
Dude, I don't even know. But we're just so deep into this.
Is Wanda not powerful enough to, like, keep them going at all times?
I don't know. Can Wanda?
I don't know, because, like, listen, we talk about the Slinger not being OP. We can't just make Wanda be God and make her so she can just create life and create a different reality.
And create Infinity Stones.
Yeah, so, let's, not make her overpowered a little bit. Let's say that she still has weakness.
Yeah. I don't know.
Just say Pietro.
There's just so
I don't know,
many.
because, she pushed him back quite a bit.
Anytime I feel like I have the answer with the show, the next episode always resets my progress.
So we gotta go back
the
to
modern family episode is gonna twist our brains.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
But think about the kids.
Oh my god. How old do you think they're gonna get?
20s.
I think they're gonna stay, because we've already gotten to the point where now we're at, like, comic book fun times with the costumes. So I'm like, you know what? I think they're gonna stay.
No, in the comics they're like 16. I think they're gonna get to that before they.
Wait, isn't Wiccan gay?
What? Yeah, Wiccan's gay. He's up Billy.
Also, speaking of that, the last episode I want to talk about the toddlers for the boys were next level bad. They were not good actors.
In the last episode?
The kids right now are fine. I'm talking about when they first grow a bit. Like the 4 to 5-year-olds. Those kids are bad.
I think that was on purpose. Because
but like they weren't cute. They were just really creepy, and I wasn't a fan of it.
No, one note it reminded me of? The Olsen twins in Full House. They were very reminiscent of that. I think they were doing that intentionally. I think it's a very interesting possibility that Wanda was doing that. Wait, hang on. I think I just found a very major plot hole with this series.
Uh-oh.
What?
Full House canonically exists in this universe, right? We've said pretty much. So the Olsen twins canonically exist in this.
Please don't.
Real life Elizabeth Olsen sisters.
I mean, I thought we already knew about that with Avengers Endgame when Don Cheeto referenced Hot Tub Time Machine Worth and Sebastian Stan's in it.
Where Sebastian stands in it.
Yeah.
And then, or Downey quoting calling Thor Lebowski when Jeff Bridges is in Iron Man.
Oh, you guys are freaking me out.
Dude, I feel like we're just running around in circles.
Yeah, honestly,
it's a freaky circle. It's a freaky circle.
Screen Rant made a joke about this, okay? It's fine. We like pop culture references, but we have all the famous people in these movies.
It's a freaky circle, man.
You can't... Yeah, good one. It's like a freaky circle.
It's like a freaky circle.
Yeah. You guys got anything else on WandaVision?
Dude, after the next episode, we're gonna have so many more questions.
Yeah, we're gonna come back next week. Like, so crazy.
I feel like with this episode, this is probably like the last episode where everything's gonna be fine. Like now, everything is just gonna go dark now. Like
this is why this happened, because we got 3 episodes left. Next episode is gonna be the last like sitcom television episode. Next episode is gonna be a flashback episode from Wanda's perspective about now. This is how we got Vision and stuff. Last episode, season finale. Cool stuff happens.
Mm-hmm. And do you think we're gonna get that bonus episode?
Nah.
I a possibility. I don't think it's going to be about. I think if we do get it, it'll be shorter and only to set up Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
It'll pretty much just be a Doctor Strange trip. Maybe it'll be about Doctor Strange investigating what happened. Because I'm fully of belief Wanda's going to be the main villain in Multiverse of Madness.
I hope she is, because that's going to be a really dark and sad.
What
and
if
I
the
like,
bonus?
I like that.
Okay.
It's a cool, crazy turn, and I love it.
Okay, what if there is in fact a bonus episode, but it's just the Salem witch trial?
I think
that seems like a bigger, penultimate episode or season finale.
Because I remember it was a couple of weeks back. There was like a TV spot that I don't think was uploaded on the internet yet, like an HD version. But there was a moment where like Wanda's like in this dark room, and then she opens the door, and there's like a light just coming out of it.
Mm-hmm. I remember that was like there was the Mind Stone in it. Yeah.
No, it's not that. It's not that. Like, and it looked like all spooky. There's like trees and sorts.
Oh yeah.
Like she pushes the door, and then there's like light coming. Then there's like light. Okay, but then, do you think? Okay, if there is a sandwich trial, do you think Agatha Harkness would be like the person?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, maybe that's her origin.
Oh my god.
Origin.
Dude, I'm banging my head, man. We're all banging our heads. We don't know what's gonna happen.
The most likely option for why there were Salem witch trial set photos.
Exactly.
Agatha Harkness is like a traditional fairy tale witch in the comics.
Exactly.
Ooh, that's good. Oh, I'm smart. Thanks, Kyle. Yeah, no.
Hey.
Yeah, you too, Mohammad. I guess whatever.
Hey, I know my history.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Know your history, kids. This is what happens when you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be like Gino.
All right, are we? Is anything else on WandaVision?
Do you
I think that's it, man.
Do you think Doctor Strange? Do you think Doctor Strange will make an appearance?
Oh wait, one more. Yes, I think he's gonna make an appearance at the end. One more.
Also, one other thing too. New biggest villain of the MCU. That please stand by title card at the very end of the episode.
Oh my god! Honestly.
And it's 7 minutes long. What the hell?
Also, do we think that Evan Peters Quicksilver is the Luke Skywalker cameo? Because I do.
No,
I do. No, I think so.
There's got to be someone else, because when you say Luke Skywalker cameo, you mean he's gonna show up and do something really, really cool. I'm not saying Evan Peters does cool stuff. I'm saying he's gonna come in and it's gonna be like, like that kind of thing.
I don't think that's what. I honestly think she just meant big name. Like I really think. I don't know. Like I understand what you're saying, but I just think it's. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know what I've been thinking right now?
What?
Quicksilver is the imposter.
Oh my god! All right,
dude,
thank you.
He mega sucks.
All right. Trey, you wanna we wanna lead us out?
I really do. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. And in case you don't see you next week for whatever reason, good afternoon, good day, and good night.
Good outro, dude.